Hey guys, so I want to get on here because I changed my channel name and I wanted to talk about why and what that means really fast. I kind of just want to get this out of the way, but I've been sick about it because even though it's a small channel and I'm sure at the end of the day no one really cares, the last thing I want to do is alienate the Russian people. Because I care so much about Russia, and the Russian people, and it's like the love of my life. So I changed the name to my name, stylized a little different, and I guess I'll just talk about why in a little bit. I'll make this quick, but I had to change the name from American in Russia because I'm not in Russia anymore, and pretty much the stuff that I want to make, the stuff that I want to put out there is not gonna be 100% about Russia. So it's not gonna be one of these other channels that I feel like I probably get lumped into a little bit, which is Westerner people talking about Russia. That's not really who I am. That's never who I wanted to be. That's not what the channel was about. My whole message was broader than just Russia. Of course, it was almost like it was 50%. My hand's gonna get tired sitting like this. Holy crap. It was 50% about Russia, but it was I feel like it was 50% just about just a person like me, a human pursuing their dream in real time. And that dream for me was living in Russia. That was a dream that I had since I was 13 years old, since I first went to Russia. So it was a combination of the two. And I want to say that while the channel name has changed, I feel like my visits to Russia were a project. If I have to be honest, ultimately, do I see myself living in Russia? I mean, that's a whole nother conversation about what it means to be a foreigner in Russia, what it means to integrate into Russian society, what it means to have an American mentality, and how having an American mentality fits into the Russian mentality. So that's a whole different conversation. But in the meantime, I already know that I'm probably not gonna, my life is not gonna be centered in Russia, as far as location wise, but Russia's always in the background. Always. I'm always talking about Russia, but it's not gonna be number one. It's not gonna be we're in Russia today, we're going here today, It's not going to be that anymore. It's just going to be my life, basically. And why I want to keep making stuff is because, on Instagram, I've been doing more aesthetic kind of world building, mood board type stuff, just because that's what I want to make. I have a desire to make things and to create that, and I felt blocked because on YouTube my name is American in Russia, and it's not going to make any sense. So I had to change my name because people are just going to be why, it's just not going to make sense. So I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. I'm not an American in Russia anymore. And I did not know, and Russia is not like the primary thing anymore. But what I'm trying to say is that Russia's always a thing with me, but it's not going to make sense to an audience that's expecting Russian stuff, okay? So I figured the best thing to do is just to make it my name and keep it like that, and whatever happens. I might get no audience at all, nothing, but when I started the Russian channel, I had no audience either, and it grew very, very slowly, and it didn't even grow to a big amount. But I always loved the engagement that I got, and I'm always a person that's gonna want quality engagement with people than just numbers. Numbers don't matter. What matters to me is like the product. It's the creation. It's that I make something that I like myself. That's what it's always been about. So that's what I want to do. So I guess I'm gonna, on YouTube, since it's such a long form format, it's gonna be more about like kind of like just generally my life and my transition from trucking into other stuff and what that looks like. I want to put aesthetic things and kind of stylistic things. I just want to make really beautiful things that I want to share with people. I do it on my Instagram, and I'm trying to get into it. I'm trying to feel it out. So I feel like, on YouTube, it's going to be a process of experimentation and just putting things out and seeing what lands. I feel like my strongest audience was the Russian audience, and I feel like if it wasn't for Russians, I probably would not have an audience. So that might be the case. I don't know. I can't predict. So we'll just see what happens, It's hard to say what'll happen because a lot of people try to start YouTubes and get nowhere. The Russian niche was pretty wide open, so it was pretty easy to get Russian viewers, to be honest. It's not hard at all, just because it's just a niche that's pretty open. The other niches are pretty competitive or whatever. So anyways, yeah, I guess that's all I wanted to say. I've been sick about changing my name because I'm like, man, I built up this Russian audience and I love them, and it's like now, but I have to do it. So I hope you stick around, and I'm just gonna keep posting stuff. I'll probably post things and like delete them and just try a bunch of stuff out, and I'll see how I feel about it. And hopefully, I'll obviously react to like how people are responding, but at the same time, keep my own identity, and you know what I mean, that type of thing. But yeah. Anyways, I don't even know. This is my first time recording on this thing, so let me shut it off here. Should I shut this off first or this? Let me shut this off.